What's up, y'all? Welcome back to All Things Duncombe. Today I am doing a braid tutorial. Well, not so much tutorial, but I do want you to see me work. So this is the setup I have here. We're doing Goddess Knotless Braids, and I'm using the human hair. Here I'm just showing you what the hair looks like. The brand is Tasha. Again, it's human hair. You use it for the braiding hair, so we use this in replace of the free tress hair. And I'm just showing you what it looks like. It's nice and soft. It is in the deep wave curl pattern. And the way you use it, you just pull it off. It comes on like a weft, like a track. Kind of loosen it up with your fingers a bit. And then when you're splitting it, you just gently separate it and pull it off the tray. And that's about the size hair you need. So, again, human hair is what I would highly recommend. This is what the pack looks like. And at my local beauty supply store, it cost about $30, $29.99. So it's about $30. All right, so we're just getting straight to it. I'm going to let you guys watch me work. We do have kids, so it is a lot of in and out, but just watch me work for the first half, and then towards the end, I will come back and chat with you guys. Guys, so now we're about at the last couple of braids, and I want you guys to see the finishing process. So the first part was in time lapse, so that was really fast. This look took about 5 hours total. We did have a lot going on, like I say, with the kids, but this look can take about 4.5 to 5 hours. I just want you to see how I do this, and I will zoom in on the last braid. But again, these are knotless braids. So if your client's hair is a little thicker, you can start off with the braid before you add the braiding hair. But I started off maybe 2 patterns down and then added a piece of braiding hair, and then I add the curly piece. And you can see, to keep that curly piece out of your way, you can just use a clip, or if you have your comb there, you use the clip, and I move that curly piece out of the way and continue to braid down. I do braid underhand, so you want to make sure you're trying to tuck the natural hair as much as possible, and then continue to braid down, add in the braiding hair, depending on how long your client wants to braid. So I'm continuing that braid down, and I don't know what my braid is doing in the mirror, but yeah, so I'm going down, braiding down, and towards the end, you will see me add another piece of the curly hair. With this hair, you don't want to add too much of the curly hair because it might be a little bit too heavy. And my client is a personal trainer, so she likes to pull her hair up. I know a lot of people that wear braids like to have their hair in a bun and be able to wear it in different styles. So if you are like that, or whoever's hair that you're doing is similar to that, where they like to put their hair up, make sure you don't add too much of the curly hair so it won't be too full, and then that way it won't be too heavy and weighing it down when you're ready to put it in a bun. So as you can see, I added that second piece of curly hair, and then you're gonna braid that in. And the way I seal the ends here is I wrap a piece of the braiding hair around, tie a little knot, and then I'm gonna seal it with the maximum speed nail glue. So they have the fast drying nail glue. That's what you're gonna seal the ends. And when I do that final braid, I will zoom in so you guys can see it a little better. So I'm gonna be quiet now, let you guys watch, and I will talk again when it's time for the finishing touches. All right, so finally on the last braid. I get so excited when I get to the last braid because it's like we have made it to the finish line. We're here. So of course you want to comb out your section of hair. Make sure there's no tangles or knots in it before you start the braid. I'm going in with my True edge control because it is one of the braids on the corner, like the edge of the hair, so definitely want it to be nice and sleek. Just going in with my edge brush, and then you want to make sure all your braids are nice and sleek. Some people like to leave the edges out and do the edges last. I like to kind of braid them in so they don't have to too much worry about it, but it's really up to the client what they prefer. This is a regular hair, so I know she doesn't mind me braiding the edges into the braid. So now I'm going in with a little gel on the braid jam, and I'm starting off with the braid first, not adding the braiding hair too soon because her hair is pretty thick at the top. But I'm going to add the curly piece first because she wants the curly piece to lay in the front of her hair, so it gives it a more feminine, very chic look to it. So I'm going to add the curly piece on the before I add the braiding hair. So the curly hair will go in on this front braid first. And then you braid it down a couple times before you leave the braiding piece out. And just get it out the way. If it keeps getting in the way, just put a clip so it'll stay out the way. That piece was being a little stubborn. So now I'm adding in the braiding hair. Again, make sure you're tucking the natural hair under the braiding hair to help with the longevity of the style and to make sure that it is indeed a protective style. And I'm cutting a piece from the curly hair that's sticking out, not the client's hair, just the curly piece. I'm able to tell the difference because the one end of the curly hair of the human brand is going to be straight. So just keep braiding down, tuck as you braid. If you need to, you can add a little gem as you go down the braid to give it the sleek look, and just keep braiding. All right, so now I'm adding in the last piece of curly hair. I'm just laughing because our kids are really crazy out, but I'm adding in the last piece of curly hair. Again, when you add in the curly hair, you're going to braid it down maybe about 3 or 4 patterns and then wrap it around. I think I might have did it twice here. Wrap it around. Then after you wrap it around, tie a small knot so it's not too bulky. I'm gonna add the glue. Make sure that the glue is on there because if you don't have enough glue to secure the curly piece, the hair will slip out. Okay, I had to learn the hard way with this. That curly hair will slip out if it's not secured in there right. And then I'm separating the curly hair from the braiding hair, and I'm gonna cut it carefully with that cut to make sure that it's just the curly piece hanging at the ends of the braid. And that's it. Cut your flyaways. And now we're about ready for the finishing touches.
5 hours later.
There you have it, the final look. These are medium size goddess knotless, boho knotless, whatever you want to call them. It has human hair. Highly recommend human hair for this style. Definitely one of my favorite styles that I've done this far. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video.